Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. In today's class we are going to learn about addition and subtraction of unlike fractions and mixed fractions. Coming to the first topic, that is addition of unlike fractions. What is the method? To add two unlike fractions. If you look at here, 2 and 3 are different denominators. So to add these unlike fractions, first convert them into like fractions and then add using the above method. So first what should we do? We should convert these into like fractions. So to convert them into like fractions, we have to take the LCM of the denominators. LCM means the least common multiple. First we need to find out the LCM of their denominators, convert them into like fractions, and we know how to add like fractions, right? So apply this method to the resultant like fractions. Now what is the question here? Add 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. What are the denominators here, children? 2 comma 3 are our denominators. We should find out the LCM, that is the least common multiple. So let us write the multiples of 2 and 3. 2, 4, 6, 8. 3, 6, 9, 12. If we observe here, we've got our least common multiple, that is nothing but 6. So 6 is the LCM. 6 is the LCM of our denominators 2 comma 3. Now how to convert this into like fractions? Now the denominator should be 6, but here the denominator is 2. So 2 3s are 6. So even multiply the same 3 in the numerator. In the same way for 2 by 3, 3 is the denominator but 6 should be the denominator. How to convert it, children? 3 2s are 6. Multiply with 2. So multiply with 2 in the numerator as well. Now 1 3s are becomes 3, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are becomes 4 and 3 2s are 6. What are the resultant fractions? 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. What are these two now? These two are our like fractions. Yes, children, these two are our like fractions. We started with 1 by 2 and 2 by 3, which were unlike fractions. But after finding out the LCM and all, we are with two like fractions, 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. Now we know how to add two like fractions, right? Yes. 3 by 6 plus 4 by 6 is equal to, add the numerators and take the common denominator. 3 plus 4 7 divided by the common denominator 6. So the addition of the given two unlike fractions, 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 is equal to our 7 by 6, children. Okay. Always remember to end the solution or the give. So end the solution by a statement like this. Write the question is equal to, then write the answer. 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 is equal to, what did we get here? 7 by 6. Now we are having another example here. Add 4 by 15, 2 by 5 and 1 by 3. 4 by 15 plus 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3. Again here we are having three different denominators. So we need to find out the LCM. The multiples of 3 are, and then the multiples of 5 are, and then we have the multiples of 15. Yes, children, if we observe, what is the least common multiple here? 15 is the least common multiple. 15 is the least common multiple in for all the three given denominators. So 15 will be our LCM. Yes, let me erase this here. Yes, so our LCM is 15. Now if you look at the first fraction 4 by 15, it is already having 15 as the denominator, so let us leave it as it is. Now coming to the next one, 2 by 5. Now its denominator should be equal to 15. How will we get 15, children? 5 into 3. Yes, so multiply the numerator also with 3. 2 3s are 6 divided by 5 3s are 15. Next we have 1 by 3. Again the denominator should be 15. But here we are having 3. So 3 into 5 15. Multiply the same 5 in the numerator as well. 1 5s are 5. So what are our resultant like fractions, children? 6 by 15 and 5 by 15 are our like fractions. And 4 by 15. Sorry, there are 3 like fractions now. 4 by 15, 6 by 15 and 5 by 15. Now what should we do? What is our main purpose of converting them into like fractions? We need to add them. Yes. So if we add, all the numerators should be added together. 4 plus 6 plus 5 divided by, should we add the numerators as denominators as well? No, we should not add the denominators. We should simply write the common denominator 15. Yes, children? Yes. Now what is the sum of the numerators? 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 5 15 divided by, again the denominator is 15. Yes. Now here we are having 15 divided by 15. If we divide a number by itself, what will be the quotient? 15 ones are 15 and the remainder is 0. The quotient is 1. So 15 divided by 15 is nothing but 1, children. So what will be our final conclusion? 4 by 15 plus 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3. The fractions given in the question, when we add them, our final answer is 1. Understood how to add both like fractions and also unlike fractions. Now coming to the addition of mixed fractions. Now what are mixed fractions? Mixed fractions have both whole number and the fraction part. Yes? Yes. Now there are two methods of adding mixed fractions, children. Okay. Mixed fractions can be added by the following methods. Method 1. Consider the number 366. Yes. Consider the number 366. It is divisible by both 3 and 2. So it is divisible by 6. Method 2. Convert the mixed fractions into improper numbers and then add them. I think this is from the divisibility rules. No. What is the method 1 is? See, let me explain you here. What is the first example? 2 1 by 3 and 5 1 by 2. As we have discussed, a mixed fraction has both a whole number part and a fraction part. Yes, it has a whole number and a proper fraction. Now what will be a method 2? We are adding them, right? 2 1 by 3, 5 1 by 2. Let me write here. 2 1 by 3 plus 5 1 by 2. We are adding the two mixed fractions together. Now one way to add them would be, we are having whole numbers parts, right, children? Yes. See, we can add the whole number parts together. 2 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1 by 3. 5 1 by 2 is nothing but 5 plus 1 by 2. Yes. See, what is 2 1 by 3 if we represent in the form of a diagram? These are two fully shaded circles and then the third one is only shaded 1 by 3. So 1 plus 1 2 and then we have 2 plus 1 by 3. That is nothing but 2 1 by 3. Yes, children. 2 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1 by 3. 5 1 by 2 is nothing but 5 plus 1 by 2. Now here we are having two whole numbers 2 and 5. Consider this as apple plus orange, apple plus orange. Now we can add the apples together and then oranges together. Yes or no? Yes, we can add the apples together and then the oranges together. So even here we'll add the apples, that is the whole numbers together. 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 plus, remember to keep the plus symbol because here we are all adding. 2 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1 by 3. Whole numbers plus the proper fraction. So 2 plus 5, this will be a whole number plus our proper fractions. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. Understood children? The whole numbers of both the mixed fractions plus the proper fractions of both the mixed fractions. Now 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 plus we have 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 here. Yes, what do we have? 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. Now again 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. These two are our unlike fractions. We need to convert them into like fractions by taking the LCM. If you remember just the previous sum we did, the LCM of 3 and 2 was what children? The LCM of 3 and 2 is equal to 6. What do we have here? 1 by 3, 1 by 2. Yes. 1 by 3, 1 by 2. The LCM is how much? The LCM is equal to 6. Remember this, the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Now here we are having 3 but we want 6. How will we get that? 3 into 2. So multiply with the numerator with 2 as well. 1 2s are 2, 3 2s are 6. Now coming to 1 by 2, we are having 2 here and we want 6. How will we get it children? 2 into 3. As we are multiplying in the denominator, multiply the numerator as well. 1 into 3 is equal to 3. 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Understood? What are the... Now we have two like fractions that are 2 by 6 and 3 by 6. Yes? 2 by 3, 2 by 6 and 3 by 6. Let us add. 2 plus 3 divided by 6. 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5 divided by our 6. Yes children, 5 by 6 is our resultant sum of the given fractions. The proper fractions, the sum of proper fractions is 5 by 6. And don't forget that we had whole numbers as well. So the sum of whole numbers was 7. Now 7 plus 5 by 6. 7 plus the proper fractions 5 by 6 is nothing but 7 5 by 6. Understood children? What is the first method? First we need to add the whole number parts and then add the fractional parts separately and then we combine them together. 7 plus 5 by 6. How did we get this 7? By adding the whole numbers, that is 2 and 5. And how did we get this 5 by 6? By adding the fractions, that are 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. Now when we add both these together, we get 7 5 by 6. This is the sum of our given mixed fractions. Therefore 2 1 by 3 plus 5 1 by 2 is equal to 7 5 by 6. Understood children? This was just our first method. Now coming to the second method. Yes, the second method of adding mixed fractions. Now what do we have here? 2 1 by 3 and 5 1 by 2. 2 1 by 3. This is not writing clearly only. Yes. 2 1 by 3 and then 5 1 by 2. First step is to convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. What is the first step in method 2 children? Convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. Multiply the whole number and the denominator. 3 2s are 6 plus add the numerator. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. Now this will be our new numerator divided by What was the denominator here? 3. So the denominator will be the same. Okay, how did we get it? Multiplying the whole number and the denominator. 2 into 3 6. Then adding the numerator. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. This will be our numerator divided by the denominator will be the same, 3 as it is. Now coming to 5 1 by 2. Again 5 2s are 10 plus our numerator 1. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. So 11 will be our new numerator divided by, what is the denominator here? 2. So 2 will be as it is. 11 by 2 is our new improper fraction. Clear, children? We got 7 by 3 and 11 by 2. 7 by 3 and 11 by 2. Now what should we do with these fractions? We need to add. We need to find out the sum. Now again we have two unlike fractions here. What are they? 7 by 3 and 11 by 2. Their denominators are 3 and 2. So we need to find out the LCM. Again, as we did in the previous problem as well, the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Yes, the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Now converting this into like fractions, 6, LCM is 6. Now how will we get 6 here? 3 into 2 is equal to 6. So multiply with 2 in the numerator as well. 7 2s are 14 divided by 3 into 2, 6. Now the next one is 11 by 2. The denominator should be 6. Yes, children. Now again, how will we get 6? 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Again 11, multiply the numerator with 3 as well. 11 3s are 33. 2 3s are 6. Now our resultant like fractions are 14 by 6 and 33 by 6. Now we can add these like fractions easily as both have the same denominator 6. 14 by 6 plus 33 by 6 becomes, adding the numerators together, 14 plus 33 divided by the common denominator 6. 14 plus 33 is nothing but 47 divided by 6. Yes, children, 47 by 6 is our final answer. But this is an improper fraction. We need to represent it in terms of a mixed fraction. 47 by 6, right? So divide 47 by 6. We have 6 7s are 42. When we subtract, 5 will be remaining. 5 will be remaining. Now how to represent it in terms of a mixed fraction? What did we have first? We had 47 by 6. So write the denominator as it is 6. Now what about this quotient? Quotient will be the whole number part. And what about the numerator? The remainder will be our numerator. Okay? Okay, children. The denominator will be the same. No change in denominator. Quotient will be the whole number and then remainder will be our numerator. So 47 by 6 is nothing but 7 5 by 6. If we observe, even in method 1 we got 7 5 by 6 as the answer, and even though we followed a different method, the answer is 7 5 by 6. Next, coming to subtraction of unlike fractions. Subtract 5 by 9 from 10. Okay, children, now 10 means, always remember, when you are given a number 10, it is nothing but 10 divided by 1. 10 is a whole number which has no denominator, right? So when such a whole number is given, we assume that its denominator is 1. See, if I divide 10 by 1, I have 10 ones are 10, and when I subtract, 0 is my remainder. Yes, we'll get 10 as the quotient. So that is why whenever only a single number is given and we want to consider it as a fraction, we'll take 1 as the denominator. Okay. Now what do we have here? 5 by 9. Subtract 5 by 9 from 10. That means 10 by 1 minus 5 by 9. Now here the denominators are different. What will we do, children? What should we do? What did we do in addition? Yes, we took the LCM of 1 and 9. Yes, when we take the LCM of 1 and 9, what are the multiples of 1, children? These are the multiples of 1. And coming to the multiples of 9, these are the multiples of 9. We can stop after the first multiple itself. Why? Because we got our least common multiple, that is 9. LCM of 1 and 9 is 9 here. 10 minus 1, 10 by 1 and 5 minus 9. What is the LCM that we got? We got 9 as our LCM. So now we need to convert these unlike fractions into like fractions which have 9 as their denominator. Now what should we multiply 1 with? 1 9s are 9. Yes. So again we need to multiply the numerator with 9 as well. 10 9s are 90. 9 1s are 9. Then we have 5 by 9. Yes, it is already having 9 in the denominator. So if you want, we can simply multiply it with 1. Yes, 5 1s are 5 and 9 1s are 9, or leave it as it is. Now what are our fractions? 90 by 9 minus 5 by 9. Yes, children, how will we subtract? Subtract the numerators divided by the common denominator. 90 minus 5 is equal to 85 divided by 9. Clear, children? It is just the same method that we follow. See, 85 by 9. It is the same method that we follow for both addition and subtraction of unlike fractions, like fractions, mixed fractions. Be it anything, we'll follow the same method. Now coming to another example, subtract 3 by 7 from 5 by 3. Yes, children, 3 by 7 from 5 by 3. What should we do here? Again, take out the LCM of 3 and 7. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9. Then we have 12, 15, 18 and 21. The multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28. We can stop here because we got our least common or the first common multiple, that is 21. So what is our LCM here? 5 by 3, 3 by 7 is equal to, what should be the denominator now? LCM is equal to 21. So the denominator should be 21. Yes, children? Yes. Now what should I multiply 3 with to get 21? 3 7s are 21. So again multiply the same in the numerator. 5 7s are 35. 3 7s are 21. Now coming to 3 by 7. Now 7 into 3 is equal to 21. So 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9 and 7 3s are 21. Now the next step is subtracting. 35 by 21 minus 9 by 21. Subtract the numerators, that is 35 minus 9. It is nothing but 26, right? 26 divided by 21 is our resultant. What is here is the difference of the given fractions. What is it, children? 26 by 21. Yes, understood? The subtraction of both like fractions and unlike fractions. Now next, coming to subtraction of mixed fractions. Again, what are mixed fractions? Mixed fractions have both whole number and fraction in them. Yes, mixed fractions can be subtracted by the following method. Convert the mixed fractions into improper fractions and then subtract them. Yes, what did we learn? That we need to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction and then we need to subtract it. We have example 1. Subtract 4 2 by 3 from 15. 4 2 by 3. How to convert it into improper fraction? 3 4s are 12. plus 2 divided by the denominator 3. That is nothing but 14 by 3. So, our 4 2 by 3 is nothing but 14 by 3. We should subtract it from 15. 15 minus 14 by 3. Again, as I said here, children, was it 14? Yes, 15 minus 14 by 3. Now here 15 is a whole number. How to write it as a fraction? Just keep 1 as the denominator. Now these two are unlike fractions. The denominators are different, so we need to take out the LCM. The multiples of 1 are 1 ones are 1, 1 twos are 2, 1 threes are 3. Yes, and the multiples of 3 are 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, and so on. We can stop as we have got our least common multiple, that is 3. So 3 is the LCM. Now how will we get 3 here? We are having 1. 1 into 3 is equal to 3. So in the same way 15 into 3 is equal to 45. We need to multiply the numerator also with the same number, children. 14 by 3. It is already having 3 as the denominator. So we can leave it simply as it is, or write 14 into 1 by 3 into 1. Now these are our fractions. 45 by 3 minus 14 by 3. How to subtract? Subtract the numerators and retain the common denominator 3. 45 minus 14. We have 1 and 3, that is 31 divided by 3. This is our difference of the given fractions, that is subtract 3 4 by 2 from 15. 31 by 3 is our answer. Sorry, subtract 4 2. Now again, as the question was given in mixed fraction, let us convert this 31 by 3 into a mixed number. We have 3 tens are 30. When we subtract, 1 will be our remainder. How to write it, children? As I have said in the previous class as well, 3 is the denominator. So keep 3 as the denominator here also. And then the quotient becomes the whole number. The remainder becomes the numerator. So 31 by 3 is equal to 10 1 by 3. Now lastly, what should you write? We should write this. 15 minus 4 by 2 by 3 is equal to 10 1 by 3. This is our final answer. Yes, so is equal to 31 by 3, that is nothing but our 10 1 by 3. Now coming to the next example, subtract 4 3 by 8 from 12 2 by 5, children. Now here again these two mixed fractions are solved as the previous example itself. Yes, first converting them into improper fractions and then subtracting. But if you remember from the addition of mixed fractions, children, there what did we do in one method? In one method we added the whole numbers separately and the fractions separately, and then finally we combined their answer. Yes, so in the same way here let us do this problem in that method. 12 2 by 5 minus 4 3 by 8. Take the whole numbers, first subtract the whole numbers and then add them to our difference of fractions. Yes, 12 minus 4, do this separately, and 2 by 5 minus 3 by 8, let us do this separately. 12 minus 4 is how much? 12 minus 4 is 8 plus 2 by 5 minus 3 by 8. 2 by 5 minus 3 by 8. Again here 5 and 8 are two different denominators, so we need to take the LCM. If we take the LCM of 5 and 8, children, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35 and 40 as the multiples of 5. And for 8 we have 8, 16, 24, 32 and 40. We can stop here as we got our least common multiple, that is 40. So yes, what will 2 by 5 become? What should we multiply 2 by 5 with? We want 40 in the denominator. So we will multiply with 8. 5 8s are 40. And then here we have 3 by 8. We are having 8. So we need to multiply with 5. Yes children, 8 5s are 40. Even here we will get 5 8s are 40. Now again 8 plus, what is this? 2 into 8 16 divided by 5 8s are 40 minus 3 into 5 15 plus 8 5s are 40. 16 by 40 minus 15 by 40. Let me write it here again. 8 plus 16 by 40 minus 15 by 40. How will we subtract these two like fractions children? 16 minus 15 by 40, that is equal to 16 minus 15 1 by 40, that is nothing but 8 1 by 40. See, even here we got the same answer, that is 8 1 by 40. Yes, so we can follow either of these methods. We can subtract the whole numbers and the fractions separately and then combine them together, or else we can convert the mixed fractions into improper fractions, find out the LCM and then subtract them children. Now why is this plus here we are doing? You might get a doubt. We are subtracting the fractions, but why is the plus written here? See, actually here we are subtracting itself. So we have written the subtraction signs inside the brackets. We are subtracting the whole numbers and then subtracting the fractions. But what does this mixed number mean? 4 3 by 8 is nothing but 4 plus 3 by 8. So ultimately we have to add the whole number part and the fractional part. So that is why we are adding the difference of whole number with the difference of the fractions. Okay children, how will we get our mixed fractions? By adding the whole number and adding the fraction. Here as we are subtracting them, so we are adding the difference of whole numbers and the difference of fractions. If you are not convenient with this method which I showed you, you can always go for this one, that is converting them into improper fractions and then finding the